This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of May 19th, 2022. I'm Wes Mills. Biopharmaceutical manufacturing startup Incog Biopharma Services is celebrating the opening of its new $60 million global headquarters and manufacturing facility in Fishers. The nearly 100,000 square foot plant provides formulation and filling of injectable drug products into vials, syringes, and cartridges for global biotech companies. Chief Executive Officer Corey Lewis says the company chose Fishers over several other cities and states.
Just so pleased to see what the city of Fishers has done, invested in a life science park, attracted, I think, at this stage, close to $500 million of investment in the life science sector to Fishers. So now we're not on an island by ourselves, but there's going to be a community of life science companies putting the roots in place right here in Fishers, Indiana. So it's great to be a part of the community and great to have resources and access to people resources to be able to grow our business.
The company's initial goal was to have 150 employees by the end of 2024. 50 workers have already been hired toward that goal, and Lewis says that number could grow up to 250. With the Indy 500 just about 10 days away, the Indianapolis International Airport is preparing for a wave of travelers. The airport says it's expecting to have the busiest month of May since 2019. It's expecting nearly 1,000 inbound and outbound flights from May 27th through May 30th. American and United Airlines have increased their flight frequency between their hub cities and Indy. The airport says the airlines are also deploying larger aircraft to accommodate more travelers. As gasoline prices reach a new high, Indiana state lawmakers do not appear to be ready to drop the state gas tax, which is 56 cents per gallon. Democrats have been calling over the past week for Governor Eric Holcomb to issue an emergency order suspending the gas tax, which is sitting at its highest level on record. The statewide average for gasoline is $4.60 per gallon. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio. The site of the former Terre Haute police station will have a new use in the coming years. The Tribune-Star reports developer Wabash Avenue Partners, LLC, plans to build an $8 million housing complex that caters to Indiana State University students and young adults. The Terre Haute Redevelopment Commission has accepted an offer from the company to acquire the property. The publication says the city will sell the land for just $1, but will provide no other tax abatement. Fort Wayne-based Doxa Insurance Holdings has named insurance industry veteran Joe Guerrera president. The firm says Guerrera has more than 30 years of experience in the business. He'll be responsible for overseeing investments and deploying resources necessary to support Doxa's strategic initiatives. Crystal Springs Creamery in Elkhart County is not your standard dairy farm. While it does milk 300 Holstein dairy cows, it also processes much of the milk right on the farm and turns it into a variety of products. Owner Tim Martin says he made the business move about 5 years ago.
We started in 2017. We had only cheese curds and yogurt in the beginning, so I was just kind of working into it. And then we decided we're going to go ahead and do glass milk because there was none around here. We thought it would go good, so we did that in 2019. And then about 1 year after we started in 2020, we had the pandemic hit, and we had a lot of customers coming in right here on the farm to pick up their stuff.
Why is that? What did they do?
They were rather come here than to go to a big box store where there was a lot of other people. I don't know. It's the way it was.
The glass bottle thing, I think that's so unique. What's the customer response to that?
Very responsive, yeah. They liked the idea of not putting that plastic into the landfill.
The milk selection is not limited to white and chocolate. It also offers unique flavors like banana split, cold brewed coffee, orange cream, and root beer. It also makes ice cream, cheese, and yogurt. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.